Welcome to round 4 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of January 16th. I'm Catherine Aleko, and I'm here with Nicole Eridix.
Hello.
And Terry Morrow.
Hello.
As moms of teens and young adults, we've survived those little kid days, yet we're still rethinking the decisions we've made all through our kids' lives and worrying about what's going on right now. Today is Thursday, which means it's time to give in to our obsessing. And today we're obsessing about next level kid surveillance. So last week we talked about an article that profiled some parents who use baby monitors with their kids who are way past baby stage. And then Nicole found this article in Scary Mommy about a mom who, I guess, tried to call her kid or text them or whatever, and the kid wasn't answering. So the mom, very ingeniously, logged on to Roblox. Is that how you say it? Roblox?
Yeah.
Roblox?
What is that exactly?
It's like a game. It's like a Minecraft-y kind of a game, like where their kids are building. Maybe it's more like Sims or something. They're building things and they can communicate with each other. So the mom gets on there, gets herself onto Roblox, finds her daughter, and says, "Hey, you need to take the lasagna out of the freezer." So we really...
It wasn't like come home or do. It was like something just that real and important, but not the sort of thing you would expect your mom to be hounding you and finding you. You know,
right?
Stop going on video games. You would expect, or why aren't you home doing homework? You would expect, but don't forget to defrost the lasagna. That's what makes it art.
Yeah, we really have to salute the creativity.
Absolutely.
And the just like, how did she create an account? Like, what all steps did she have to take to do this? And just that, but you know, she was clearly just driven by that frustration of pick up the phone when I call you, or I am going to track you down in cyberspace.
Yes,
love it.
It's wonderful. Good. That I feel like we need to make up a above and beyond award for mothers who just come up with that level of brilliance in both communicating with and, you know, embarrassing their children.
Right.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could, you know, all these YouTube stars have, what is the thing that you pay people to make a little video for you? What's that called?
Cameo.
Yes. They all have cameos. I know one time I looked it up because for my daughter's birthday, I was trying to think of something for her, and I thought I can get her favorite families to give her a message, and then I just never did it. But I wonder if the show that my son watches all the time, Oshitaki Mushrooms, I wonder if I could pay them to just make me a little snippet that says, you know, I need to talk to you, come out of your room. Don't say later. And then I could just, you know, somehow force that onto his computer when needed. Or have them, I mean, maybe if I put them on retainer, they could just every time, could you post a YouTube video that says this, please?
Right.
I need him to know this. Just could you post this? Otherwise, he doesn't listen.
It's wild. I'm very impressed. Yeah.
Yes.
Or I think your idea too, Terry, was like, well, either, you know, make your own TikTok that's communicating to your child.
Yes.
Or you mentioned the other day, like, when we were talking about the advice from 90-year-olds, that one of them was to, if your kids are dancing in the supermarket, dance with them, and that would get them to stop. And so this also, I feel, would work very well on TikTok.
Yes.
Post something that'll get their attention. That's for sure.
And that'll get them fleeing from TikTok,
Yeah.
screaming. But you'd have to make sure, you'd have to like pay off TikTok to make sure that it's always in their feed, that they can't algorithm their way out of it, that's going to pop up every 20 videos. I would like there to be this one for me saying, did you do your homework? Or, isn't it about time you came out of your room? Or, have you closed your eyes recently? Just close your eyes for 5 minutes, honey. And that would probably take care of the TikTok problem right away.
Yep.
I think this is a whole side revenue stream for these social media places.
Parental, what would it be? Parental, I can't call it.
Just like we complain about the clothing for mature women, it would just be like, every time I go on my Instagram feed, there's these ads from my mother telling me to do things.
Parents have paid big
How do
bucks
I
for
get
that.
out of that?
Right.
But that would be like, you know how like you leave sticky notes around the house or notes for your kids to
Yeah.
do things? You could do that on your social media. Like a little sticky
Right.
note
I
will
should
pop
be
up.
able to.
Let the dog out.
I like it.
Unpack the dishwasher.
Pay their friends. Tell your friends that every now and then you're going to give them $10 to post something on, to text something to your child, because your child will open their texts but not yours.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
Revenue stream for teenagers.
Good point. Well, somehow my brother has mastered the art of, well, his kids are younger, so it's a little bit easier, but he's mastered the art of, herding his children. Getting them to do what, not necessarily do, but at least sharing his message broad and wide through some Alexa devices that plug into the wall. I don't know what this is. I've not seen it yet, but he has one in every room.
Apparently you can use it like an intercom, right?
Yeah. And he's got one in every room, and he just like somehow, makes this announcement, and then every kid hears it. I don't know what they do after they hear it, but
Right.
at least you're not spending your energy saying it 10 times over. You just have to say it once.
Yeah.
So this idea of broadcasting is very appealing.
I did once record myself saying, focus. And then when my son was doing homework, I would just hit the button every now and then when I needed him to do that instead of saying it over and over.
I bet he loved that.
Maybe that's why he's in his room so much, Terry.
That's right. It would not surprise me. He's learned to just ignore it when I break out into, tomorrow
Right.
from Annie. Every time he says he'll do something later. He just rolls his eyes now. He used to flee. So.
He's become inured to your behavior. You need a new strategy.
I need a new strategy. Everybody, tell me songs to go with later. Or tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow, because that's
Right.
inspired the original attack, which was often successful,
Mm-hmm.
but no longer. Still fun, though. Still a good time for me.
Yes.
And I know all the words. I can go on for quite some time.
I love it.
Well,
Well,
I'm glad I don't know how to do a TikTok.
for one, am not going to learn how to use Roblox.
no.
I had never heard of that before this, have to say.
I have heard
think-
of it,
I've
but
heard
I
of
don't
it.
think either of my kids are into those things, but who knows? Maybe that's what my son's doing in his room. Maybe I should go on and see.
check it out.
Hello,
Maybe you'd like it.
Andrew, where are you? Anybody seen my kid? I will embarrass not only him, but all other children on that app.
Right.
They'll all be
Love
going,
it.
oh my gosh, is that my mom? Oh no!
Willingly.
Get me out of here!
And they'll know that it's you because you've got your sensible shoes. And
That's
your
right.
Shoes,
mature
your
woman.
And my
woman
small boob
clothing.
bra,
Oh my
my
goodness.
absorbent underwear.
Okay. On that note,
These are the things you do. These are the things to horrify your children, listeners. We're just spreading the news.
Letting you know what to expect. Tune in tomorrow when we'll share our roundabout roundup of things that we've been using or enjoying lately that we think deserve a shout out. Find all our episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there, on our Facebook page, or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat.